hope you're all fantastic. We're going to start a new sub-series of my 5-minute tone series today. 5-minute tones with pedals, and today I've got 3 pedals on the board. The Eventide micro pitch delay, the Strymon Dig, and the GFI Specular Tempest. What I want to do is dial in a kind of 80s clean tone with these 3 pedals, and I think these are 3 of the best pedals out there to do it. If you caught my video the other week with the micro pitch delay, it's basically Eventide's kind of signature detune sound in a pedal with a few extra features. The Strymon Dig I bought 6 to 9 months ago, something like that. It's been a long year, but I picked it up basically because it came up for a great price used locally, and I thought, you know, at the very least, I can do a demo with it, and it's Strymon, it's probably going to be pretty good, but I fell in love with it. It sounds amazing. I did a video a few weeks ago comparing that to my Roland SDE, the rack delay, and it sounds close enough for rock and roll. It sounds really, really good, but the advantage is that it's a stereo dual delay. And then the GFI, that was another one of those pedals that I knew nothing about and absolutely fell in love with. So let's get straight into it. Here's my clean sound. The first thing I want to use is the micro pitch delay, and I'm going to use it for a dual detune. I've got some very, very small delays dialed in on it at the moment, but no detune, and I'm going to bring that in using pitch A and pitch B. Then I'm going to apply a little bit of extra modulation with the depth and the rate controls there. Let's do it. That's absolute magic in a little red box. Next, let's kick in the dual delay from the Dig. So I have got this set up for tap tempo, and time 2 is set to be a dotted 8th note. So we're going to get that classic quarter note, dotted 8th note delay thing happening. This is stereo in as well. There's a little thing you can open it up and change it to a stereo input. And I've used one of the secondary functions on the Dig to make sure the delays are basically independent delays on the left and right channel with no cross feedback. So let's kick it in. That's such a satisfying delay. I've got it on the 12-bit mode. Let's have a listen to what happens when I turn the modulation off, then light, then deep. Modulation on modulation is absolute magic. Lastly, let's kick in the Specular Tempest. I haven't made up my mind if I like the 70s plate sound as my main reverb or the Spatium, which is kind of like a hall reverb. There's some amazing kind of special effect reverbs like shimmers, and I love the anti-shimmer in here as well. But let's just start with the plate for kind of the finishing touch on the tone. I might just bring the decay down a little bit, and we have this parameter control for every mode. This one's called warmth. So with warmth at the minimum, I have a very bright sounding reverb. Let's crank it up and have a listen to warmth cranked. I normally like warmer reverbs, but in this case, I think it's more appropriate to kind of have it cranked. And I've got the pre-delay at around 20, so that's a 70s plate. I'm pretty stoked with that, to be honest, but let's hit edit and maybe let's select the Spatium Reverb. So this is Spatium instead of 70s Hall. I think I've got it on. Alrighty, let's do that. Let's save it by holding down the button there, and I'm going to just bring the wet level up. That is super wet. I think I like the plate a little bit better, but I like the Spatium as well. What do you like better? Let me know in the comments. And, you know, lastly, we have to hear this with a whole bunch of distortion for a lead sound. But to do that, I am going to bring the wet level down and the overall mix on the delays down. But I will leave the detune cranked. Thanks so much for watching the video. Let me know what other types of tones you would like to see me tackle in this new series. I would love to hear your suggestions, or if you want to hear me take on certain combinations of pedals rather than a specific kind of tone. I would love to hear from you all, and yeah, thanks for watching the video. Distortion.
Thank you.